Hey, this is Tim Rogers. This is the day before the Rule 5 draft. Steve Douglas and I recorded a bunch of stuff about all the players that were eligible for the Rule 5 draft before they had to freeze their rosters. There's been some changes to that. So, what I'm going to do with this video is I'm just taking the sections of the three guys that I actually think have the best shot. It's definitely not a shot across the bow on anyone else. But I think it's just the three that have the best chance of being drafted by another team tomorrow. So I know that the winter meetings have been so boring,
Hiya.
but hopefully it picks up. Maybe the Rule 5 draft will be a little exciting in that for players that get drafted tomorrow, they will be at least starting the season on a major league roster, making major league money. Which is really cool. However, I don't see the Dodgers drafting anybody, so it'll be just like last year. They lost three players to the Rule 5 draft. It was Ryan Noda, Jose Hernandez, and then Gus Varland. And Gus was returned. They got him back, but don't be surprised if the three guys that we spotlight here are chosen: Alec, Gamboa, Braydon Fisher, and Jose Ramos. And there's other ones that are eligible too, but I think they're too low in the system at the moment. It would almost be a crime to pull them up at the moment. But all the best to the gentlemen, to the guys that want to be drafted, and there are some of those that I'm sure that would like to be drafted. So that's it. Enjoy the following interactions with Steve Douglas and myself as we talk about those three players. I think we all have a soft spot in our heart for Braydon Fisher.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
I like
overcame.
Braydon Fisher a lot. I've been interviewing him. Sorry to jump in, but I've been
Yeah.
interviewing him since he was drafted in 2018, and just a real skinny 18-year-old kid right out of high school, real respectful. He's
Yes.
got really good stuff. He was a top prospect for a time within the Dodgers
Mhm.
organization, in the top 30 or whatever. Had some injuries. He's dealt with them. He's got quite the repertoire of pitches, especially coming
Mm.
out of the bullpen. Uh, I know his age is a little bit on the younger side, but he's just into Double A last year. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would take Braydon Fisher away from the Dodgers if I could. I'd put him in the big leagues right now.
Yeah, he really did step it up last year. Oh man, look at that. I mean, 61 innings, only 41 hits. Are you kidding me?
82
82.
strikeouts.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And
Opposing batting average 188.
jeez, that's
The
just
dude
doing
is
it.
legit. He's got the fire inside too.
Yeah.
And I mean, when it comes to playoff time, and you've heard all the things and read all the things said, and you need guys who've got that fight in them.
Mm-hmm.
And Braydon Fisher is definitely one of those dudes.
Yeah, to overcome, really, he seemed to just vanish for 2 years with injuries. And for him to come back from that is remarkable. Or you could see it.
Yep.
2018, he pitched a little bit. And that was when he was drafted right out of high school. 2019, he was gone. 2020, I didn't remember seeing him at spring training. I finally met him at Rancho in 2021. It was an auspicious introduction because I said, are you Jimmy Lewis?
Uh-oh.
They look a lot alike, man.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Maybe because I'm on it. I was on one, man.
Hey, it's tough sometimes. Yeah. No, I've
Yeah.
definitely misidentified players when I'm trying to find an
Yeah.
interview there at spring training, and they.
Well, because then, they go, I got to be honest, guys, wear your number all the time, wear your name all the time. There's scouts out there. You're auditioning for 30 teams, not one.
No, no, no. They don't care. They're
They got to
gonna
be
be
cool.
incognito. Okay.
Yeah, they got to be cool. Um, I think one of the things I my guess is the Dodgers don't protect Braden or any relievers. They never do. They don't seem to
Yeah.
respect the reliever that much. They kind of grow them as they as it happens or trade for him or whatever. It just seems kind of weird, but these are some eye-popping numbers. I hadn't really looked at that.
Oh, dude is
Oh,
legit. No,
great.
Braydon Fisher, and
Came
I mean,
so
he was a
far.
starter when he first was in the Dodgers organization. And he has a starter's mentality. He's coming out of the bullpen with all those different pitches. No, his stuff plays, and I think you could develop him back into a starter too.
Mm,
If you're another team, so I think the sky's the limit with Braydon Fisher. I hope he stays in the Dodgers organization.
I
But
do too.
again, I love the dude, and I'd like to see him in the big leagues next year, succeeding.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be he'd just be skipping AAA, but I mean, he had such a good year. My goodness, good for him. I mean, it's just yeah, like you said, super polite. He's almost
Hey,
I think he called me sir.
shout out to his parents,
Yes.
Norman and Lori. They're good people. They're
Yeah.
really good people. So yeah, they've done well with Braden.
Yeah, very good dude. Okay, a guy that when I started this site, I actually email interviewed him, Alec
Hmm.
Gamboa. Um 26-year-old left-hander reliever. He was touching 98, 99 this year. He
Yeah.
really got some extra going on. He's a great athlete.
Yes.
Um and
He's
so
another dude. I'd take him. Yeah, you know what I mean.
oh
Like
yeah.
he's ready. It's his time. Um, I mean, he had a fantastic year last year. You see what he did in Tulsa and Double A, and then
Yeah.
continued that going up into
One
Triple A. So
140 batting average against.
yeah,
So yeah, I think yeah, left-handed reliever, heck yeah. I think it would be he's worth a flyer. What it's like $100,000. You pay $100,000 when you draft him. If it doesn't work out, you can give him back and get 50,000 back.
oh yeah, for those donors, that's like me and you giving a dollar.
I know,
Yeah,
I know. They
I'll
got
play for a dollar. Okay.
yeah. He's a guy that yeah man. It's just I look going through this list just makes me cringe. Going, I don't want to lose these guys, but at the same time, I want these guys to get a chance.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's a fine line there. And Alec Gamboa, a guy I've interviewed a couple times, really great guy. I mean, there's a lot
yeah,
of high character dudes in the Dodgers organization and in baseball in general. And Alec is right up there. And
yeah,
and I just wish nothing but the best for him. I want the success again in the Dodger blue,
right.
but it's time for him. And if there's an opportunity, there's a spot for him out there. He could be a guy that we see go.
Yeah, and like he's 26. It's time, folks. Get
Yeah,
him up
yeah.
there and get him going. Okay, Jose Ramos.
He's young, but he's a stud.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think let's see the strikeouts. Yeah, 140 strikeouts. But he actually
yeah,
went down a little bit from last year. Yeah,
sure.
not much. But he's got a gun out in the outfield. He's got really good power. I think he is fast, even though the stolen bases aren't there. But I think he's
He's
center
quick.
field. He can
Yeah,
play any of the outfield positions, and he was eligible last year, and he wasn't taken. Still think he needs another year.
yeah.
It
He needs
seems
that
like,
seasoning.
yeah. But I mean, I still like the talent a lot here on this guy, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, so he was yeah, so he spent the whole year at Double A. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting remembering when he was with us at Rancho and everything. He was fun. I really liked having him there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he was
good dude, another high character guy. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I think on the young side. So I think we
He's
as Dodger fans would get lucky, and he'll still be in the organization in
yeah.
2024.
He's also one of those guys that always flashes me the good peace signs for pictures, which